This is My Competitive Life here with Gray Maynard. Gray, you just had a great fight with Frankie Edgar, which you guys fought to a draw, and you're now preparing for the rematch, which is actually your third bout with Frankie Edgar. How has training camp been going, and how do you feel about this fight coming up?
Training camp's been great. We always try to evolve every camp. I mean, even though it's a good camp, there's always things to learn, to change. Maybe it'll work, maybe it doesn't, but you always have to evolve. So we changed up some stuff. I feel great. Been looking forward to this probably from the time it was a draw, when they called it a draw. So I want to fight him really bad. Every day goes through my mind, numerous times a day, and I took it personal. So I think it's going to be either him getting beat up bad, or it'll be a great fight, of course.
Your first fight with Frankie, you won a unanimous decision several years ago. And then, what do you think was the difference between the first fight and this last fight? And what do you think will be the difference coming up in this third match?
A couple years ago, we fought. He was a lot smaller. He got a new boxing coach, worked on his movement. He improved a lot. We both evolved. A lot. Again, we were talking before the interview, and for me, last one, it was adrenaline dump. First round, all your dreams and your goals, like, people just don't know how much it means to you to have that belt and to have it right there. You can feel it done. You can feel, I had him rocked. I thought it was over, and then it's not. And everything just kind of hits you, and it's like adrenaline dump, it's called. And you just feel drained, drained. And your cardio is good, but your arms, your legs, you're flat-footed. And I was able to let him back in. I think it was close for the last four. I thought I had 3 and 5, but I'm going to be prepared for 5. I don't care if he's hurt. I don't care what happens.
What is the mindset this time? If you do hurt him again, how is it going to be different from the last time, and how are you going to approach that situation? Because you were able to hurt Frankie numerous times during the fight.
I jumped into this sport, and I got in with the top guys really early. I had 2 pros, and then I was there on the big show.
Guys,
So as you grow up in the small shows, a lot of guys, they go through that and they learn it. Like, they hurt a guy, it's almost over, it doesn't happen, and it's a smaller show. You don't have that emotions. So for me, that was the first time that happened. So and that's the championship of the world for the top organization. So for me, it was learning, obviously in the biggest show of them all, but it's still learning, and you learn, all right, even though he's hurt, I got to compose myself, still pick my shots, not load up. I mean, you just have to learn from every time I'm in there to fight.
Are there any fighters out there today that you watch and kind of pick apart and use for your own stuff?
For me, watching the MMA, it's obviously I watch it to learn, but for me, I can't enjoy it because I get in competitive mode. I don't care if it's GSP, I don't care if it's Anderson. I want to do better than what they're doing. For me, I like to watch boxing. That I can be enjoy the sport and just kind of, cheer for guys. Like, oh, that's my favorite fighter. I'll get a picture with him after the fight. So I learn off that a lot.
Great. Who are some of your favorite boxers then?
Favorite boxers right now?
Yeah, current guys.
Shoot, Juan Manuel, Marquez. A lot of guys they're good now, but they're getting beat.
Yeah.
All kinds of upsets. Floyd, Juan Ma, he was awesome. He just got
clipped the other night.
Got KO'd. Ortiz is good. He just beat Berto. I just like the whole sport.
You're striking. At this point of your career, do you consider yourself more of a wrestler or more of a boxer and striker, or how do you see yourself now? Because really, your hands look great. Your striking has been phenomenal your past couple fights, and it seems like you've been going more to the hands than even to the ground lately.
Boxing, it's a hobby for me. It's fun to me. I like to box, learn, watch it, but I have to know it all. MMA is crucial. Boxing, I think, is the key thing to learn for MMA before you add the kicks and the knees, because it has everything that you need as a base. Your footwork, your head movement. You look at Muay Thai, there's none of that stuff. They're just throwing kicks and so boxing was that was the key at the start, but I have to add in it all, and learn and evolve, and I just try to be good all the way around.
Yeah, great, be a well-rounded fighter.
You can't just sit and say, well, I'm this, I'm that. The key is to be good everywhere. He can't beat you everywhere, anywhere. No holes. That's my point. I don't want any holes in my game.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans, Gray? Getting ready for this upcoming World Championship fight with Frankie Edgar?
I'm training hard. It's going to be a good show. I appreciate, the long time. It was a long journey to the championship, and it still is. Like, we get there, and it's a draw, and so we're still close, but we're gonna get it. And it's been a fun journey so far. So just keep on, and we'll get our goal.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Gray, and
Thanks, guys.
best of luck.
Appreciate it.